Hey, Brett.
Get a picture of him. So I have a special guest in studio this morning. Garth and Tricia.
Hey.
I have Tammy McLean, who in Carleton County, everybody knows Tammy. She's everywhere covering events all over the place for us, and we really do appreciate everything she does for the community. So good morning, Tammy.
Hey, how you doing?
We're good. We're good, and you've met Brent.
I have.
Yes, she is. If you need to know something, you ask Tammy when it's happening, because she knows when it's happening. So I just thought, so Tammy, tell us, what do you think so far?
I think it's awesome. This is really cool. I'm not used to getting up this early, but hey, well, it's fun.
And you know what, Brent? She offered to do the dad joke today. Because I know you're sick, and she's got one that's ready to go. So we'll get to that later. I did notice this morning, and I forgot to say this, it is National Fourth Graders Day. You know what? I don't know if I'd ever want to do the fourth grade again. But anyway, I have a little quiz here. Are you smarter than a fourth grader? You guys want to do this?
Sure.
You're both up for this? Okay, so the first one to weigh in on the answer can take the answer. These are all multiple choice, okay? What is the biggest bone in the human body? Is it A, the fibula, B, the femur, or C, the humerus?
The femur.
You both got it right.
Woo!
Okay, because Brent's not really good with these multiple choices. Okay, thank you, Tammy. All right, how about this one? What continent is the least populated? Is it A, Antarctica, B, Africa, C, Australia?
A.
Okay, we got an A. This is Antarctica. That was A. Calm down, NyQuil. We know. Okay, all right, so Tammy got that. Brent, you're 1, she's 2. All right, the name of the first satellite pulled into orbit by the U.S. Was it A, Explorer 1, B, Titan 2, or C, Apollo 3?
Apollo 3?
It's actually Explorer 1. That was the answer to that one. And one more. I won't get these two. I can't believe fourth graders are this smart, though. Like, come on.
We can be.
How about this? What species? Okay, you guys should get this. What species can live on both land and water? Is it A, mammals, B, amphibians, or C, reptiles? And go.
B.
You both got that one. So Tammy did win by one question on that. So you were definitely smarter than a fourth grader. I can't even keep up with fourth graders. Like, that's just not gonna. But hey, if you have a fourth grader in your home today, do something nice for them. Why not?
Awesome.
Yes, it is the Maritime Snowmobile Championship Racing, and it's going on Vintage Oval Racing right here in Woodstock at the racetrack, February 14th to 16th. If you're an enthusiast and you want to get out there, actually doing an antique sled show as well, you can come up and look at that. It's going to be a great weekend. We hope it's cold as well going into this. We're going to be there doing some announcing, so looking forward to it. It's going to be an unforgettable weekend. Make sure you get your passes and we'll see you there. Of 1996, it was the second single from Trace Adkins' debut album, Dreamin' Out Loud. It was his first top 5 single. I believe it hit number 3 in the U.S., number 10 in Canada, and, well, he's celebrating a birthday today, so why not? Today's 90s Rewind, Trace Adkins, and something Mark says all the time at home, every light in the house is on. This was gone. He went back to the location and found his dog who had survived, and he was just so overwhelmed to find his dog, you know, like, so that's it's nice to see people stepping up, that's for sure. Some live music coming up. It's all in support of the Northern Lights Trailblazers Club 47 featuring Zach Peters. Now, this is going on January 18th, this coming Saturday. $15 admission, 9 p.m., and it's at the Best Western, so go check it out and enjoy. It's going to be a great night. And 2 years ago. Woo! That's cool. Hey. When it's not snowing. Oh my goodness. This is CFNB though. This is a staple. Mm-hmm.
Niels Holm on Waterloo Road, and they moved downtown to Queen Street in Fredericton in 1927.
Wow. I love how the studio, if you look at these pictures were online, and they've got an organ or piano in there. They've got live singers in there. Yeah. And that's what the original CJ did that as well. They had like church services and choirs and music and things like that live in the studio, which is so neat to see those pictures. Just wow.
Yeah. And they moved downtown. CFNB moved downtown in 1927. One of their locations downtown was just above Tony's Music Box, upstairs.
Oh,
Music Box.
really? Okay.
Yeah, on the corner of York Street, I think it is. York and Queen.
Yes. Yeah.
And then, of course, in 1969.
That's right. Of course, most of us grew up listening to CFNB. Yes, Dave Morrell, Brad Woodside. Yes, I mean, so many iconic. To think that we're talking about 102 years ago. Imagine the changes, even just in the last 25 years, but the last 100. Like, I mean, it would be so cool if you could let these original people see where we're at now and just get their thoughts on it, And we can broadcast further than 250 meters. So. That's awesome. 286 or 7.
And we got to mention Mayor in the Morning as well. Brad Woodside was the Mayor in the Morning for many, many years.
Yes.
At CFNB.
And the antics on that show, my goodness.
I had Dave Morrell in the studio with me back about a year ago or 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about, because Dave was back, Dave was on the air with CFNB back in the late 60s.
Yes. Just a young fella. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You know what? If Dave's listening, hey Dave, come on in sometime. Bring Brad with you. So neat. So cool. A little history lesson. Go check that out. Get in on that. You could win $500. And Bye Bye Bills continues this week. You can enter once an hour all week long. On the 20th, we are giving away $1,000 to help out and say goodbye to some of those naggy little bills that just keep hanging on. So make sure you're entering all of that. Plus, we have a special guest in studio today with Brent and I. We'll tell you who that is coming up in just a bit. Right now, Low Cash kicks off the morning. And that's it. Now, while I was doing that, this filled in. Right there it was red. That's not red anymore. But I have to do some fixing.